Hi guys, welcome back to the GAG podcast. I am your host, Leah Hayes.
And Bella Joey.
And today we have two very exciting, iconic guests. We have Khloe and Kasey K. They're in the building, the other dynamic duo.
Yes. They're like the short.
That's the House of K, honey.
Yeah, the
House of
short,
K.
cute trannies, and then we're like the big ones. You know what I
No, not the big
mean? The
bitches.
big ones, honey.
Should we have done one on each side?
Yeah.
For balance purposes of the plane.
Yeah.
Oh, not the plane, honey. We're about to tip over.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it. No, so how long have you guys been friends, and did you guys meet through porn?
We did meet through porn.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we've been friends for about.
I think it's 3 years because this is the third AVN.
But it feels like fucking forever.
Feels like forever.
No, you guys are like
Too long.
Oh yeah, boo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, but we did meet.
On set.
We met on set. We met on a Gym Power set.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
fun.
Yeah, and it's like Gym's so iconic. It's
Gym
so
Power
fun.
girly over here.
Yeah.
Gym. Yeah.
And I already knew who she was.
Yeah.
So I knew I wanted to approach you, and I knew she liked anime. So I just went up to her and said, "Huh. So this sucks." Attack on Titan, interesting.
Yeah. Okay. It was actually Demon Slayer.
Oh, was it?
Because we stand.
Yeah,
Attack
you're
on
right.
Titan.
You're
We
right.
stand Attack on
You're
Titan.
right. Love Attack on Titan.
Yeah, no, we were just she knew that I liked anime, and so when we saw each other on set, it was just like
Oh, that's
we
so-
immediately
so
had something to
cute.
talk about.
Yeah.
And it was like relatable off the
Okay.
rip, and then we just started debating each other.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like,
god, I love.
yeah.
And I was like, "Do you want to come over and throw up?"
Do you want to come over and throw up?
Literally the next hangout session.
Oh, that's right.
Things got weird. We got very sick.
Oh.
Yeah.
We were
You
eating,
were-
we were eating sushi.
Oh, it's like you guys
we
just
ordered
eat too hard?
sushi.
We were eating all this fucking sushi, but we were drinking and playing Smash Brothers,
Yeah.
and that doesn't sound a good combination.
It wasn't a good. It was.
But
it wasn't cute.
yeah, I couldn't walk, so I had to crawl to the bathroom.
Oh, were you too fucked up or like you were?
We were.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, okay.
So I was like actively
Drinking and sushi.
in the process.
A little
Yeah.
wild.
And we get sweaty playing.
And we just started playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it got competitive, and I couldn't walk, so I had to crawl to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I was
Oh.
actively vomiting.
Oh my god, that's
And
such a
same.
good
We
start
took
to a good
turns.
friendship.
I know, right? We did take turns.
Wait, that's so cute. I love.
So you held each other's hair back and
Oh,
Yeah.
no, it's one by one.
And now we hold
Oh.
each other's penises when we piss.
Oh
Aw.
no! Stay.
No, that's girlhood.
Well, actually, no. You sit and I pee between your legs.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah,
picture.
yeah, there's a picture.
That's so cute.
We have,
That
we
is
have, we have a
so
Polaroid. I'm saying, are we in the club or in your bathroom?
I think we're in the club.
you should post it.
And she's pissing through my legs, and I'm
Yeah.
pissing, sitting in the
Yeah.
toilet.
I love that.
Which is so
I
interesting
know.
because, even though, I'm mainly, a top, I sit to pee, and you're a bottom, but you stand to pee.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Wait, no, actually, that is funny. So you top mainly.
In a hookup sense.
Okay.
So, in a relationship, I'll be the bottom.
Oh, okay, interesting.
But if I'm, hooking up, I prefer the top, yeah.
No, I love. I'm so versed. I love topping. She's now
See-
entering her top era.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome to the
It's
fucking club,
it's so
honey.
much more fun.
It's great.
don't
I
know.
would say I'm more versed, and
Yeah.
that's why I don't mind being a bottom in a relationship. But topping is just so.
And it's easy.
It's so easy. It's so fun.
like you douche.
Yeah. It
You
also
do
depends on
that.
the
Can't
type of
relate.
guy. I love a big muscle guy that just bends over. I'm like, oof.
Yeah, no, them going from super
It's,
masculine
it's, like a
and
power,
they're-
it's like a power trip.
Yeah. it is,
It's
yeah.
so hot.
It is so hot. I love it.
Loves.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, 3 years.
Topping it.
3
Okay.
years of friendship.
Okay. Yeah, no, we're about 2-ish. We met actually at XBiz Miami.
Cute.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
How fun.
No, so
no,
fun.
so cute. Actually, it was my ex that got us
Well,
together.
she didn't
because-
like me at first.
No, I didn't.
Wait, what's the tea?
Wait! Because I was so insecure about other T girls.
That's
And
so
my ex,
fair.
I was
That's
like, oh
very
no.
fair.
And then he was like, oh no, I used to jerk off to her all the time. I want to go say hi. I was like,
Wait.
okay.
Wait a minute.
And then I come out the bathroom and they're talking, and I was like, who the fuck is this bitch?
Yeah.
Your ex said this
You fooled me
to
though,
you?
because I thought she liked
Oh, yeah, no, and he went up to her and said that. That was his opening line.
So-
oh my god, I
Yeah,
love you
he's
so
like,
much.
I
I jerk off to you all
your
the time.
balcony video
Okay,
or
so
something.
so I understand balcony videos.
Huh?
Yeah, I used to
Not the
do a lot of
balcony
Oh, they
video.
get crazy in Quebec, honey.
I'm not from Quebec.
Oh, sorry.
I did
Montreal. No, you're
from Canada.
you're from British Columbia.
No.
Wait,
Toronto
what?
area.
No,
Yeah, France. No, Toronto area.
And that's in that. What is that?
Ontario.
Yes, that's what it is. Okay.
No, but she's
But-
known for public.
But that's why
Yeah.
I would be.
Used to be.
Do you see this little fucking hair right here? That was
Oh.
my autism was just like I was stimming. Oh my gosh, back. So, do you?
Oh.
I would see why I would be insecure about that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then I realized that she had like no interest in him, and then we started talking, and I was like, oh, okay, she's like a cool girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a sister.
Yeah.
No,
I was full of
totally
boots,
that.
but this was like fresh off.
Because like you don't, ladies,
Like
you
I
don't
think
fuck
I met
with
you
your friends.
like 2
boyfriends.
months
No.
later.
There's
Oh,
enough
okay.
When
men
then
out
I
there.
did her orange or red or.
There's enough men. We don't need to be taking each other's.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's,
And honestly, if a man starts going around the circle, or even just the industry, it's like, dude,
cut it off.
cut it off. You're a chaser,
Yeah.
and it's scaring me.
Yes.
I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can-
I'm afraid.
I'm
Like,
afraid
why are
now.
you so involved?
Mom, can you come pick me up? I'm scared.
Yeah,
Like,
literally.
And men need to be fucking respectful. Because
Yeah.
why is you, my man, going up to another woman saying, I love jerking off to you?
Yeah.
No,
I don't really like that.
Yeah.
Like, even if we're all porn girlies,
Yeah.
like, at the
Yeah.
end of the day, there's, like, decency and, like, respect.
And it's a reflection of you because it allows women to think they can step all over you and they
Oh.
don't respect your womanhood.
100%.
And that's disgusting to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and she didn't, and I was like, okay, she's kind of cutesy.
Yeah.
And then
Well, I
She's
also
cutesy.
didn't know the vibe, you know what I mean? Because some people are like in relationships but they're like super open, and then I was like, oh, like is she like down for like
You
a
should
threesome? Like I
assume
didn't know the
dynamic.
vibe.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I found
Yeah.
out the vibe, and then I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay,
And
But
then we became BFFs, and we just cut him out. So.
Cute.
Yeah.
We come off.
Yeah.
yeah.
Bye.
But no puking stories, I don't think.
No, not that
No,
early.
just the one time.
We stay throwing up.
No,
Yeah.
it just happened to me in Miami too. It was so embarrassing. I took the shot, and then I had to run to the bathroom at 11, Club 11.
Yeah.
And I
No,
ran
she
in
did
there.
it back to back. You did it at 11, and then you did it at
Omnia.
Omnia.
Wait, where's 11? Have we been to 11?
It's like the strip
It's across
club.
from Club Space.
Yeah.
And have we been there?
Girl, I don't know.
It's like the strippery
It
one.
never closes. We left at like 6 a.m. and the party was still going.
What is the one that like Drake always talks about and sings about?
Probably 11.
Is
I feel like it would be
is
11 if it was
it's not 11.
Sway Lee was there.
But it's like a really popular. I think Jeffree Star goes there too, or he's been there. And it was like a
Not
did
the
a whole
Star.
vlog about it.
I don't
It's like a
know.
really
I don't
famous
know.
strip club in Miami.
I don't know.
Bootsies? Is it Bootsies?
Bootsies.
Oh,
Is that it?
Boots.
Who's the
Oh,
house
it
down?
is. Oh, so you know.
He knows.
Oh, so he's like, yeah, it's Bootsies, honey.
Oh,
he's very aware of
He
what-
party.
He knows what Bootsies is, babe.
Do you have Drake's number?
Mr. Champagne Poppy himself.
Champagne Poppy.
Well,
No,
he
he's
might have.
probably into the dolls.
You want
Down.
about? Are we starting rumors? Okay, so Bootsies. Have you girls been to Bootsies?
Never. No, I
Okay, so
wish.
should we go to Bootsies?
No, let's
I
go
know,
to
let's
Miami.
make a plan.
Should we go to Should we go to Miami?
No, let's
Yes.
do it. I love a Miami trip. We were just there. It was so
Miami.
We were
cute.
there, but it was horrible for me because
Oh,
I was
no.
there for 3 days. Like, you need to
Why
go
is it horrible?
longer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You
No,
know, you need to go for
absolutely.
like
3 days is
5 or a
nothing.
week or something.
Well, yeah, you flew far.
But then we went to 11 and got so fucked up that the whole next day was a write-off.
Yeah.
And then the day
Oh,
after,
duh.
my eyelids like swelled up. I don't know what happened. but
I was filming.
It's
I was
crazy.
kikiing with some of the boys around Miami. It
Aw.
was cutesy.
I just
Do
had
they
a
have
cute little
boats?
grinder hookup.
Yeah.
Do they have boats? I love them with boats.
I love a boat. honey.
No, I want a yacht daddy.
I love a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I want cheeks out.
From like yours
Theirs or
his?
yours?
Both.
Oh, exactly.
Honestly.
Why limit? You know what I mean? If my
Just
cheeks are out,
Men
their
should
cheeks
wear
should be
short
out.
Yeah. Men
Oh,
should.
no, I
I,
want to
bring
see
back
thigh.
short-
want to see.
Literally, my
men.
whole Instagram reel is just like men in short.
We literally
I
just
Okay,
love
like,
when men dress
Absolutely.
slutty.
Yeah. Because
No,
it's for
for
us
sure.
to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
Who are you doing it for?
When they
I
got a
love
good body-
objectifying
like,
men.
and like a good.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh, come on.
No,
Don't
I'm just,
be.
I'm just saying like a cute
No,
little,
don't try.
like a little body, you know.
Weren't we just saying we don't look at other people's boyfriends?
Ah, so we're fighting.
Oh, that's crazy.
I have these claws right now. Hey.
Oh no, but you actually love it. You're like, look at him. You know what I mean? Like you dress him like that, so people do look at it.
No, and we're
I
like
do not
so-
mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're like
Yeah.
sitting together at a little afters, and
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, your man looks good tonight. She's like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know. I'm like, okay,
I told them to wear that.
Oh my god, after's in LA are cute.
Yeah.
Cute, honey. It's like gremlin hour. I'm afraid. It's like scary boots. It's like
No, it
everyone is, like,
actually really is.
everyone is like tweaking, and it's like it's 8 a.m. Like, should you go home? Like,
Tweaking, honey.
No, party's just getting started.
No, I know this underground rave we can go to. I'm like, babe, it's 9. Like,
Yeah,
you should
it's
just
not-
go.
it's not- it's actually
And
not
baby, you
morning.
can barely open your mouth right now. You have such severe lockjaw.
Yeah.
Go home.
Not the lockjaw.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No,
I
was
don't know about that at
Bless
all.
your heart.
I'm a good Christian woman.
I was just
Right.
gonna say,
No,
like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I cut off drinking at 3 and then I just do water, but I'm just there for the vibes.
Totally.
is this like real life?
Right.
Huh?
Is this like real life? Because I'm like,
Fool
bitch,
me once.
I'm pretty sure it was like 3:40 and we were trash.
In the shit.
And we were trash.
Like ass into the club.
No, but like we were twerking shit in the club.
No, facts. No, literally so
Facts,
true.
no cap.
Okay, wait, but you know how we were saying that we're asked to we're cheek to seat.
Yes.
Are you cheek to seat in a porta potty though?
No.
Because that's where
no,
I
no, no,
draw
no, 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 no.
Babe,
the fucking line.
I would be rethinking our friendship.
No. I only stand in porta
Yes.
potties.
Porta
Yes.
potty is the exception.
Oh, for
But
sure.
we went to what was that party in LA? For Halloween.
Yeah.
And they had porta potties.
It was-
and
it was a
we
big
were in
mansion
like a
party.
ones like our
Okay.
Playboy onesies. And that was
Okay, cute,
difficult.
What was this though?
It
I'm
was
sorry.
a big like mansion party for.
It was the pillow talk.
It was the pillow
party.
talk
And
party,
were-
but
and
they only
porta
had
potties.
porta potties there
Ew.
because there were so many people. They didn't want like all the bathrooms.
Sure.
full, but I wasn't
Sure.
anticipating that, and so we were like in tights, stilettos, sequin, like
Yeah.
trashy.
All
like,
that in a
fantasy
porta
corset.
potty was
Yeah.
just like
All
wild.
fantasy.
Too much, and it was like dark. and I was
Disgusting.
like,
Yeah.
I can't.
No.
It's like I'm just waiting till we
I
go
think
to
that was the last porta
WeHo.
potty.
Yeah.
And if you're like, I'm waiting to go to the WeHo bathrooms, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like it's pretty bad. Yeah.
Mhm.
The ones at the Abbey? The Abbey bathrooms or which bathrooms?
They're actually not that bad.
No, they're not that bad, but
Not that
sometimes it's a little.
I
But
think
no,
the
they seem
bathrooms
to be
at
good.
Mickey's are crazy.
I've never been to Mickey's.
I've been
Oh,
to Mickey's
I mean,
once.
it's just like 3 stalls. It's so small.
It's just, but it also it's like the color scheme is ugly as fuck. It's like one wall's green, one wall's red, one wall's orange, and it's like who did this? Because this was
Facts.
not a
On
queer
this
person.
No.
I'll tell you that much.
It's not a queer person.
This was
I love
not
It
a
was
queer
a
person.
straight man, for
It was definitely a
sure.
straight janitor.
that. Oh, not the
The
janitor.
custodian.
Oh, you know all about those, huh?
Oh yeah.
That's
Wait,
Custodian. She's like, is it custodian?
do you be sucking dick in the bathrooms?
Absolutely. I was at. Oh my god.
Let's hear a story.
wanna hear a
Because
story?
I know this bitch is out here. She's
So I'm from Vegas.
Go.
Let's just put that out there. So
Red flag.
So I actually do a story where I was caught in the bathroom sucking dick. So, I was about 23, and I went to Dre's for the first time.
Oh, cute.
So baby tranny, you know, I thought my shit didn't stink. I
Oh,
was partying
good.
with all the cis women, and I was
Yeah.
just like eating it up. And I met these people who were there on a bachelor party, and we were all hanging out with the groom and shit. And his friend was single, so his friend was like macking on me,
Okay.
and we couldn't obviously like play together in the bar. But also, I'm fucking trash at this point, so like my morals and like everything that I was like, what I would not normally do is out the window.
And you're like feeling
So-
the fantasy.
I
Because
was-
you're like, oh, I'm like with all the cis girls. I'm
You're
partying. It's a
feeling your-
bachelor
Oh,
party.
yeah,
You're
you're
like,
feeling your-
oh,
You're talking
honey.
boy.
No, but like
drink.
But like actually that, and I think that's like one of the moments where I was like, oh, I'm T.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like it was like validating like
Yeah,
like
of
my
course.
womanhood and
Yeah.
shit. So I was just like, oh, cute. So I was eating it up, and then him and I just eventually went to the bathroom, and we were making out, and then I started sucking his dick, and my friend that I was with was asked. She asked the fucking security guard where I went because she was hammered and couldn't find me. So I was like, just wait for me to come back. But she
Yeah.
had the security guard go look for me.
Oh
So,
god.
and so I was in the men's restroom
Oh.
Oh.
And they saw.
on my knees. So they saw my knees through the
Yeah.
through the stall, and he opened the door and he grabbed me by my shoulders and was like, "You're done,"
Oh.
and
my
like threw me
God.
out the fucking bathroom, and I got escorted out the club.
Oh my god, you should have just asked him to
Aw.
join.
Yeah, get us.
Yeah.
Baby.
You were like, wait, don't kick me out. I'll suck
There
yours
was
too.
room for a
Wait.
third in his cubicle.
Wait,
Yeah.
why can't you just stay?
Yeah.
Wait, that is wild. I'd be so embarrassed.
I was.
But you're so drunk, you probably didn't care.
I didn't care. I was eating it up. I was like, "This is so iconic."
Yeah,
Like, I was like,
actually it
"Fuck
is.
it." So, like,
Literally
And
eating
I was
up.
honestly like, I was getting kicked out, and my friend was like, "Bitch, what were you doing?" And I was like, "You know," he caught me sucking dick, and she was like, "You better find a way to make us stay, because I don't want to go home yet."
Yeah.
So my fucking ass, I'm like, this was before I had my name changed. I didn't even have the gender marker on my license changed. So I was still,
Oh, so you pulled the card.
I did.
Oh,
so I
my God.
did. So I was showing like a male ID getting into these straight facilities. So I was like, I'm a man. I was like, look, here's my ID. Like, I was
I'm
like,
a man.
I'm like trying to like stay or whatever. And I was like, no, I'm like whatever. And the guy was like, you're full of shit. Get out.
Yeah.
So he was not happy.
You tried, though.
He was an ally, actually.
He's like, honestly, even if you are a man, you still can't be sucking dick.
He was
Like,
like,
yeah.
he was like, you're like, you still can't
Why
be doing
not?
that. But in my mind, I was just like, oh, this is gonna get me back in the club.
Literally, like, I'm a transsexual. I can do whatever I want.
Type shit. So I did try to pull that card, but he was like, "You're fucking done, go."
Yeah.
So I haven't been to Dre since.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
We were there like a couple times over the summer. It was a cute moment.
Are you actually
Beach
banned?
parties?
I'm not banned. I was just done for the day.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we'll get you back this summer.
He was like, "You can come back tomorrow."
Like, see you
You can
tomorrow.
go back
Okay, tomorrow.
He was like, "But you're done today," and I was
Yeah.
like, "Okay,
Yeah.
whatever."
no, that's actually so funny.
That's a
I've
cute
only done it
story.
once, and it was at the Abbey.
Done the dick
Oh.
sucking.
Done the dick sucking.
Okay.
Yeah. But I did go into the men's
Wait,
restroom
recently?
last year. Yeah.
I've
No, I did.
only.
And it was like I was in like a table with a bunch of gay guys. And then it was like two guys. It was like a cute little moment. I just like walked my little way into the men's restroom with them. got in
I'm
this stall,
surprised because
got
they're
down.
so strict.
It was New Year's, so it was so busy. I think they were just like letting it
Yeah.
happen, and I was just in there, and it was like a little fantasy. It was so cute. I was like, oh, this is hot.
So it went the whole way. Like you didn't get stopped by
No, we didn't
security
get
or
stopped,
anything?
but then we just like called it because we were all like partying so hard. It was just
Yeah.
like there was so much going on, but it was like a cute
Like, moment within.
5 minute moment.
That's a memory
Yeah.
that you're gonna
No, it
treasure.
was.
You're gonna think about
Yeah.
that.
I'll
Yeah.
When you're
Abbey?
80, you're gonna be like, I lived.
Yeah, the Abbey. I was like,
The Abbey's
lived.
cute too, so that's like a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
oh no, it was.
You know what I mean?
And then came back out to the table and kept partying. I was like, oh, this is
Type-
vibe.
yeah, type shit, yeah.
I was like, I've never done this before.
Was he T?
Oh, he's cute.
He was cute, yeah.
Yeah,
Love
no,
that.
very cute.
Loves that.
There was a little three-way. It was.
Oh,
There was a
three.
third?
No,
Was
there
it
was
you?
a third. There was like dick sucking and stuff. No, it was two guys.
And you were
And
just
then
going
me.
back. You were just going.
It was the moment.
Mom,
and then
stop.
me and the guy
I'm
were
so
like sucking
jealous.
the other guy's
Wait,
dick together.
Oh.
It was hot. It
Oh
was
my
hot.
god, that's such bonding
I was like
moments.
living like my little like Twinkie fantasy
Okay,
that I
we
never
were-
got to have. So I was like,
Wait,
oof.
we were literally just having a conversation about this, about how we feel so robbed that we don't get to have these opportunities
Yeah.
that like gay men do. From,
No, because they just be fucking everywhere and anywhere.
Right.
Everywhere.
They're like, oh, you want to go fuck on the roof? Like, I
Hey,
don't
we
even
made
know.
eye
They're-
contact.
and like
Oh,
I would,
we're gonna
and
say
I would
that.
low,
Yeah,
I
type
would
shit.
low key love that.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like men are so scared to do that with trans girls, like to approach it in such a manner like
No,
that.
totally.
I think we also have to just be very careful as trans women, just because,
Totally.
like, I am not going to trap anyone. Like,
No.
no, I will tell
Oh,
you.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
Has that
Yeah.
ever happened to you, either of you?
Have I trapped somebody?
Yeah, like they
Like,
did.
knowingly
They
or
didn't
unknowingly?
know.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
the
we've definitely
story
been
I
at
was
the
just
Abbey.
saying, I did.
Oh, okay.
I did. Trap.
But he never caught.
Never
you
caught
for
on to
being
it.
a T.
Oh,
Okay.
This is what I was saying before my morals came in. I was so young, and like now the first thing I tell you is like, listen, I am
Yes.
trans. Like, but back then I was just like, my shit don't stink. I'm fucking fierce. Like whatever.
Yeah.
But I did it twice. Yeah,
Okay.
I have trapped twice.
That happened to me once too when I was like probably 21. I just turned 21 and I was at a bar with this guy who was like 6'4", like
Yeah.
middle-aged man. He was like very muscular and he like didn't believe my age. So I handed him my ID. It was like nothing was checked on it.
Yeah.
Or changed on it. So he was like looking. So I like didn't verbally tell him
Yeah.
because the name and the gender marker on the ID. So I was like, oh, he was looking like he saw, and then it was fine, I thought. And then we like went back to his place and like his brother was there and his sister-in-law was there and we were all like hookah and it was a whole like little moment. And then they went upstairs and me and him were like making out and then he like put his hand like in my pants and then he like jumped back full like, oh my god, I can't believe you would do this to me, like angry, like yelling.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I thought he knew the T because of the ID.
'Cause the ID.
And so then I like grabbed my stuff and like ran out because I was
Yeah.
at his place. And then I got outside and I went to go turn on my phone and I grabbed his phone on the coffee table. So then I had to go and I was like full tears. Like he was standing there so angry and I just kept saying like, I was like really scared. I was like, oh my god, no, please don't hurt me. Like, please don't. Like, because he was like angry. And then I got
Yeah.
my phone and then I went out and I was like, it's like 4:30 in the morning, 5 in the morning. I was like, what just happened? And it was like, so like, because I was like, I didn't even mean to do that.
Yeah,
I
no,
like,
it was
I-
literally an accident.
No, totally. And it was like, it
complete
was a
misunderstanding.
whole moment. Yeah, and then I got like a long text
Text
after
message?
from, yeah, and I was like, it was horrible. So I just like went and slept
Yeah.
in my car.
I have a similar story.
It's like, what? Girl, because
Not
I
as
had nowhere to go.
traumatizing.
I was like, it was like downtown in the old city I used to live in.
Uh-huh.
It was like, yeah, it was a moment.
Oh,
Wackadoo.
So-
No,
my goodness.
That is like the nightmare. But usually it ends up
Yeah.
with girls like getting physically hurt. So God
Yeah,
bless that
thank
did
God,
not happen
yeah.
to me.
But like
yeah.
being spooked is enough to
Yeah.
like
Oh my
set
god.
your ass
No,
straight.
now I like verbalize it. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, have you ever been with
Yeah.
a trans girl before?
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Is that your go? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, because then I'm not like, hey, I'm trans. I'm like, have you ever been with a trans girl before?
Ah.
And then
So-
it kind of like, it clicks in their brain. And if it doesn't, then they're like, it gets them thinking, and then
Yeah.
it's a good way to like start the combo.
Okay.
Like,
Like,
do you
hey, I
know?
got
Do you
caught.
not
That's a good
know?
one. That's a
That,
good one.
that actually just happened at 11. There was this.
Oh.
Do you remember that super hot tall guy with the mustache?
Oh yeah. No, they were reading us. They
Oh.
were reading us. They go, oh, you guys kind of look like sisters, except one of you guys got your jaw done and one didn't.
Not the
Well, no,
really.
not
Didn't
him,
ask
the-
who
the
it was,
other
'cause I
guy.
didn't want
Wait, I kind of love that.
The other guy, the tall guy.
I kind of love the
though.
shade from them. That's so funny.
The tall guy.
The tall guy, and then you asked him because like we were both like eyeing him because he was like we were in heels and he was like, and so we were like,
I was trying to like find a little.
Have you ever
for
been
her.
with a trans girl before? And then he turned around and ran, like
Oh
ran,
my
like,
god.
never looked
Yeah.
back. And I was like, aw.
These
Oh well,
men. Has it
Yeah.
ever
I guess
happened
that's a
to you?
no.
So I was on set
Yes.
for
I remember that.
Why does everything happen on? Look.
Shut up.
But
Book me.
I was the second scene of the day, so like I got there, my makeup's done, they're finishing up the scene, and it was a blow bang. So there's a lot of guys like actively in the scene. Me and my scene partners, we're just kikiing, you know, just hanging out. One of the guys comes inside and he's like, "Does anybody want to make out? Like, I'm having a hard time staying hard. Like, if I could just kiss someone, that would like help a lot." And I was like, love making out.
You're such like a
here.
nice, generous person.
Yeah, but like we're making out and he's touching me, and his hands go down,
Oh.
and it goes, and it touches my
Your hoo-ha.
Your little.
and he jumps back.
Boom, boom.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
And he's like, "What the fuck? You're a tranny."
Oh.
And I was like, "Excuse me."
Me, little me.
And I was just like, "Whoa."
You're like, but you don't know who I am.
Oh my god, imagine. Yeah.
My thing is like being on set.
It's like you.
I just I thought everybody knew
Right.
I was the trans talent because like I don't tuck. Like, bitch, I don't usually even wear underwear if I'm on set. Like,
No, totally.
I'm presenting
Yeah.
Yeah.
trans. Don't get me wrong,
Oh.
pussy, but
Oh.
Yeah.
that's not the point.
No, she's serving.
So I thought
Come
he
out,
knew, and I
take
felt
out my
so
mouth.
bad. I felt so bad.
So then it did the reverse effect. So
Like, he could get hard.
He could, yeah.
Oh, so yeah, no, he was not
Or
flush
did it get
honey.
even harder?
Yeah, did he get?
I actually went inside.
Yeah,
out.
he darted off. He darted off.
How? Yeah, it must have been hard. Yeah,
But
that would have like
No,
really
that's
thrown
weird,
me
especially
off.
on set. Like, what?
he apologized to me in
Oh, that's
DMs
nice.
because someone told him to apologize.
Oh,
But,
okay.
well, but you know what?
But at least he
I'll
did it.
take it. You know, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, "Sorry for calling you a tranny."
You're like, well,
I kind of like
Yeah.
that.
yeah, you're like, actually,
I kind of like
that got
that.
me turned on for my scene.
I hope
Yeah.
you like it if it's like we're like currently fucking.
Correct. Yeah.
But otherwise, like,
No,
don't.
that's just I just did a scene and
Unless you're my friend.
She called her
Yeah,
dick like her
absolutely.
tranny cock, and I was like, okay, queen. I was like, go on. I was like, yeah, fuck me with your tranny
Yeah, no, I
cock.
love that. I really do like that, and I like when men refer like to like that.
I
Just don't call me a
neutral.
man.
Yeah.
It's like okay when
But
I call
that's
you a
their
man.
go-to though. Online, that's
It's
the go-to
only
in
okay when I
songs.
call you a man.
And it's like, oh, so you and I are the same. Okay.
Yeah.
Period.
Call me a bitch, I'll call you a dude.
Yeah.
No, also,
Please, I'll put my hands on you.
Yeah.
oh my gosh. Okay, so how have you been doing? Are you still doing? How are you doing? You got any big
But
projects
first of all,
coming up?
Miss Wendy Williams. Miss her so much.
R.I.P.
But
No, she's alive.
But she's like
I know,
in
but
a.
is
She's dementia boots.
I know those ankles.
Yeah. The what?
Have you seen her ankles?
No.
No, she has like a,
Oh,
a
she has
disorder.
lymphedema.
Yeah, and her ankles are like this big.
Oh, I feel so bad. I
That's
loved
so
her.
sad.
But she was a she used to read everybody. She did not
I
She
Yeah.
hated
Yeah.
I just
Beyonce. She hated
lived.
Beyonce so much.
I lived for the things. Like even her facial expressions were so funny.
Yeah.
No, she was that. She was the
She
moment.
was-
She
memeable
was. She
moments,
was that.
for
She
sure.
is still meme to this day.
Her in Statue of Liberty.
yeah, when she passes
she's like,
out.
And for our last caress.
Poor thing.
Dead.
Poor thing.
Yeah.
Oh my
But
god.
any new
yeah.
projects? No, not really.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
just saw the dolls thing.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Congrats
on
that
that.
was actually my life. That's like a big project. I am shooting for Trans Angels on Friday.
Oh, fun.
I was
okay.
like, yeah, I'll do a little scene during AVN week, like whatever. Pop my face in.
No,
be
you
cute.
just pop in and out.
Touch
you,
it.
You just think, oh no, I'm still here and I'm still that bitch, but like goodbye.
Kind of.
Yeah.
And like, I just like shot so much. In like I call it like my generation of
There's
transport.
different generations, yeah.
And so I just kind of, like I'm just kind of burnt out on it, but like, I
Yeah.
still love the industry. I still love the girls I met and the directors and
Totally.
shit. So, when I'm on like when I do pop in, it's always a good time. But I just
Yeah.
don't want to do it like
All
have
the
it
time.
be just like every other day I'm on set or doing it.
Yeah.
You
Is
know,
that
I
how
really
often
do.
you were doing it at one point?
I was doing about twice a week at one point.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's like 8 a month. That's
No,
a
that
lot.
is a lot, and like shoot days are long.
And
it's
it would
just
be like spread out, so it'd be like a Monday and a Thursday. So then, and you know, I would commute.
yeah.
So it's like I would go back on a Tuesday and then have to turn around the following next day.
That's a
And
lot.
it just was like, you know, when you have to get your hair done and then you have to like
Yeah.
shave your legs and do all this, is like trying to plan it out all throughout the week just got like really
And
stressful.
prepping,
And prepping.
eating, and
Yeah.
like yeah.
Eating. And
Yeah.
so I just got like really burnt out and I kind of just like really, I'm like really enjoying the creator aspect of it. And
Okay, I
like,
love
thank
that.
God that we have this like current generation of like where porn is headed into to where
Yeah.
it gives creators like the freedom to be at home
No, I love that.
and do that and just like make a name for themselves. So I'm kind of just like really enjoying that.
No, that's fun. And your fan base is like so built in that they probably love seeing like a different version of content from you, where it's like you in your room at home and you're like
Yeah.
railing or getting railed or like doing whatever you want to do, and it's
Yeah.
like it's just a different vibe.
More intimate. Right?
100%. Yeah,
You and your fucking.
because
machine.
it's like
Be my fuck machine.
Yeah.
Get into it. You have a fuck machine?
no, but I want one.
Get into it, honey.
Get one.
Get-
It's
I-
a game changer.
Is it really?
Oh
Does it
my
feel as
God.
good as like
Mama.
oh
Mama.
It is so good.
It's
oh my
good.
god,
Like that's my husband.
That's,
that's my husband.
She's-
husband.
yeah.
I'm gonna ring on that.
Did you name yours?
so I named my booty silicone piece that I fuck. His name's Lucas.
Oh, actually, those do feel good because I have had one of those, and it's like ribbed on the inside.
Yes.
Ooh,
And he has like a
it's
little ball sack. It's so
good.
cute.
Yeah, no, it is cute.
So cute.
They're kind of heavy.
They are. So
are.
but the one I lay it down on a towel and I just
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you're holding it, it's like slippery, and then the lube,
curl
and
my,
it's like
curl my
all
arms.
over.
Like no,
No, I can't.
that's too much.
too much.
Yeah.
It's like a whole like body.
I'm just like so. Yeah,
Have you ever
his name's
fucked a
Lucas.
fuck doll? Like a full one?
Like a torso, like with the head attached.
I don't know.
Just you know,
Yeah.
answer the question.
No, I haven't, but I'd be
Me
curious.
neither.
I have not known.
No.
I would love to.
I would be so into it, but I feel like
Really?
usually they're women. Nothing
Yeah.
against women, but it would just be real cute if it was a guy.
I found a a site that was selling like full custom sex dolls, and they were tea.
Oh.
I was like, wait, these are. I think I showed
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
They were very realistic.
Yeah, no, and they were
You
the
can
men were
change
hot.
out the dildos.
Exactly.
Oh.
When she
Oh,
asked
customizable.
that question, it reminded me of how you can like pop the cock off and put a different one
Yeah.
on. And the boys were handsome, and they had like facial hair.
Yeah, no, they
Oh.
were
Yes.
so well made.
Yes, it was insane. I'm like,
Wait,
does it
I'm
touch me?
gonna
have
want
one.
one.
I might like
Put it in
go
bed
on
beside
one?
you when you sleep.
Yeah, like where do you keep it?
That's what.
Okay, where does it
In
go?
the closet?
You know, it's like shared custody. We're just like driving it back and forth.
don't wanna,
from LA
like-
to Vegas.
Did you clean him?
I like bring it on the
Like-
airplane with you and sit it next to
Oh
you.
my god, could you imagine?
That's so weird to me. Like, cause like I just feel like if I was to like turn the corner and I just forgot he was like
Oh,
out.
I'd freak out.
I'm like, ah!
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh, it's just you, Lucas. Fuck.
Hi, baby.
But like no, I would just forget that because I smoke weed. You
Yeah.
know, like I'm high. So I would turn the corner and be like, oh. God.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they'd be like, wait, babe, are you ready? Let's go.
I mean, like, put
Babe,
put
you're
it up.
looking extra fine today.
Wait, you guys have 2 glasses of wine?
because I would be that person. I would talk to it.
You're like,
Yeah,
I'm in
Like,
love with you.
I talk to my dog like he's a person. It's like
Yeah.
I would do
I
that.
don't know if I would talk to a sex doll.
I don't know, you have a hookup come over, you're like, what do you think about threesomes? You're like,
No,
"Do you
I
bring
can see
yours
that.
over?"
I can see that. I feel like that could be actually really fun.
I think
You guys should
I
do a
think I would
video
like
where
that.
you're both like spit roasting this doll. Could be tea. Spit
Yeah,
roast
not that
Lucas.
incest.
I do want to do a scene though where because we both because we both have fuck machines.
Yeah.
I do, or we could just use like one of them, but you can like put a dildo on both ends.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hot.
So then we would be fucked at the same time. I think that would be a really good.
Oh,
Because that way I'm not touching you.
Requiem
Yeah,
for
we
a
don't
dream.
like
Wait,
touching.
do you guys ever film together?
we
we
have
have-
for studio.
We've shot
Okay.
how many scenes together? 3, 4?
3?
3.
Probably 4? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Something
like one of
around
those
there.
things that when
But
you
it's
hit
like
that
once a
certain
year.
It's
level
like
of
so
friendship-
blocked out of the memory that it's just like
Yeah.
If I'm
When
getting
we're in
paid
it-
and we're on a professional set,
Yeah.
we're gonna do the shit because we're professionals at the
Because
end
we're
of the
professionals
day.
of the day, and we don't have.
But
like, a
I
good
will
scene.
never touch you.
We have like hooked up with men before together, and
We have? Yes, we have.
we have, yeah.
Yeah, but that's like, I mean, like, cause yeah, that's different.
And in that moment, like we don't touch each other.
No,
You
no,
know?
it's literally like we're gonna be spit roasting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're like two dudes who are like, don't make eye contact.
Yeah.
I don't want touching. Those kind
I'm
of
so
dude bro.
done.
That kind of dude
Yeah.
bro shit. Yeah, we
That's
high
my
five.
bro.
We high five while we're Eiffel towering.
I was
Absolutely.
literally gonna say Eiffel Tower.
I tag you in.
She tags me in, like eat his
Yeah,
ass. And I'm like,
absolutely.
period.
Yeah, I'm like, I get tired. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, baby, switch hands.
So like we like you know like when we're at the clubs and shit, we're like, hey, we're a package deal.
Okay, I love
Okay,
that.
yeah.
Like we give the fantasy,
We do
you know.
That's cute.
And it's fun. It's like a bond. Like I feel like we're there's times we're too close. There's times we're so close, and I think just like that kind of just adds. 'Cause I don't think I could do it with anybody else. Like the shit we do.
Like
I
the
don't,
shit,
I don't
for sure.
think that I can
Yeah.
do that with anybody else. It's like a whole level, a
Yeah.
whole other element of bonding to it. you
No,
know?
I
Yeah.
could see that for sure.
It's like deep trust.
Because like we
Yeah.
haven't, we just did like an orgy together. So it was like 12 people, six girls, 5 guys, maybe it was 11. And there was a moment in there where she had a moment, and like our fans always like want to see us like fuck. And I was like, we were standing off to the side taking
I was
a
like, "Do you
second,
wanna fuck
and I
me?"
looked at her and I was like, oh, do you want to fuck? And she goes. And I said, okay, let's do it quick. I was like, let's go. I was like,
Let's go.
I was like, bend over. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, we'll get a few minutes then.
Because like when you're,
But it's like, but it was different because there's so many people and there was so much
Sure,
happening, and I was like, oh, this is
sure.
gonna like look so good, and it's like
Yeah.
gonna just like
Exactly.
be like a moment.
Yeah.
But I was like, doggy. I was like, I don't want to. I can't. I was
I
like,
can't
don't
look
look
at
at my
you.
face. I was like, I
And
can't.
then we had a collab,
Oh yeah, with he who shall not
and then
named.
we had another
Excuse me. Sorry.
thing as well.
Yeah.
I burped.
No. Yeah, but like we're gonna tag
He
team
who
a
shall
guy.
not be named,
Shall not be named.
so we hate him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Period.
No,
No,
we hate
God.
him.
No, she's the only one that can make money on the video now, honey.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah.
My
Yeah.
DP video.
Yeah, where we did
First
double
and
anal on
only.
her
Do you
and
like
she
it?
gaped.
Yeah.
It
I
felt
was like, that video
good.
was
Did you
so
think so?
good.
So when I had my
It
showcase,
was like a lot of pressure, though. Like,
Yeah.
not like pressure, but like literal
Double anal
pressure.
is good. I've done it a
I
few
like
times.
Never been deep.
You feel full. I don't know.
No, I felt like my
I
body
want
was
to be
levitating.
DP.
Really?
Yeah.
How have you not done it, but I have?
That's
kinda
scared.
crazy.
I feel like it would
Yeah.
hurt.
Oh, I do not
Just
like
go
it.
slow.
I don't like it.
I just feel like being able to stretch that wide.
Her dick's very malleable though. Like it's not
you
so
know
it's like
it's squishy.
it's like a
A little
perfect dick
squishy.
to like
Okay.
fit around another dick.
Yeah.
You know
So
what I
you're the
mean?
anchor.
If they're both like rock hard, like
Also,
that.
mine
would-
it's like a little thinner and it gets bigger towards the base, so
Me
it's like a
too.
good
Yeah.
slide. Versus
Yeah.
if someone had a really big head, I think that would be too hard because it's
Sure.
Oh my
like
god, yeah.
Sure.
it's too
That'd be
much.
crazy.
too much.
Too
Oh,
much.
too much. Too much.
Too much.
Yeah.
So what about you?
Bart.
What projects do you have upcoming that you're looking forward
Do
to?
I have anything coming up right now?
Like I'm your fucking PR. I'm your fucking.
Let me get your sketch.
We had 2 brain cells. She's my one. And it's like I forget about so much shit.
We
So
call
I'm
it
like,
sister psychosis.
Sister psychosis.
Okay.
I don't know actually, Diva. I think you have some shit.
She's probably just on set.
No, because you know what I think is like we're going to Mexico.
No,
Mexico!
literally.
And that's all we can think about.
No,
is
same, I'm
like,
so excited.
like Mexico's gonna be so
No,
fucking
so good.
cute.
It was so funny. I was actually talking to someone yesterday, I think, at a club, and I was like, yeah, like I'm going to Mexico, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, where are you going? I said, I was like, I think it's Playa del Carmen. I'm not really sure. And then she goes, oh, so like, what coast is it on? I said, I don't really know. I said, the girls just sent me the link of where to go, and I just booked.
And bought it.
I was like, I'm just like going with the vibes. I was
Yeah.
like, we're just gonna see where the wind takes
Okay,
me.
so me. Like Kasey just books trips. She goes, so we're going. These.
No,
This is
I
what I'm
looked
doing.
I looked at the
Yeah.
pictures. She sent me the type of room. I
Yeah.
said, perfect, booked
Like,
it,
type
good to
shit.
go.
Yeah.
I was like, this will be
I need to send an
cute.
email.
Oh yeah, so we're next to each other.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because I want a door so we can have the door open.
Yeah.
And we can just like walk in and out.
It would be cute because it's like the little pool, so
Yeah.
even like the
Mama.
back, like little.
The pool's so cute.
So good.
Yeah. But
That's gonna be a fantasy.
I feel like that's the only like really project I could think of. But it's like a fucking
I
project.
love how it's like a project. It's like us on vacation.
Literally just a vacation.
I love a vacation.
I did say I was like, we should probably maybe do some like content.
No, like some cute
Yeah,
pictures.
Just like
sure.
cute. At least that way we can get. Because the pool is gonna be fucking awesome by our room. I'm like, maybe
Yeah.
if I get some like cute ass photos there or
Oh,
something.
100%. I
Us
love a good
walking
picture.
out.
Yeah,
Give some good like teas
Yeah.
for like OF or something. Just like really beautiful.
Absolutely.
Will you like
Are
rub
you
me
gonna get
down
some
and
trait?
Mama, It's for adults
It's always
only.
in vacation
Listen,
mode where
honey,
you're like,
when I was in Japan, I ran those streets, baby.
Oh, I believe it.
I ran those streets, honey. Yeah. I travel to fuck the boys there.
Yeah, period.
Like,
and
and
you're
eat the
like,
food too. Eat the food and
No,
fuck the
eat
boys.
the food.
Yep.
Eat the food, eat the boys.
I'm there for
Get trained and
some
then
shit.
go eat.
man.
Yes. Sleep good.
Yeah, literally have it on my.
Oh my god.
Literally
stop.
have it. Yeah, man eater.
Period.
I didn't even, I can't see.
Oh, I wasn't flipping
I'm
off,
blind.
Diva. Yeah, no, I have. It
That's
says
why I
man eater.
actually fuck you.
So,
Fuck you.
yeah, so iconic.
Oh my God, I
but no,
love it.
you don't.
So I don't usually book super far in advance.
Oh, okay.
Like, I will just text directors. Like, I'll probably text directors after AVN, like, hey,
I'm around.
do you have any projects you need sound for? And they hit me up. They hit me up when people cancel or they're just last minute booking. They're like, hey, can you work Thursday? I'm like,
Which is like so. It's so nice to be that girl.
Yeah.
Like you can fit
No.
into like any role, and
Yeah.
just knowing that like a director can like rely on you is a really good feeling.
No,
Absolutely.
100%. Yeah.
Because that's what they want. They want
They
a
do.
person who shows up, does their job, looks good.
Yeah. And doesn't make it harder for them.
Don't be a diva.
Exactly.
And yeah, come cute.
Come cute.
You know?
No, come
Don't be a
cute.
mess.
Yeah.
Don't be a mess. We know many of those.
Oh, we know lots of those.
No, I was
Me.
hearing
Hello.
some tea.
I'm actually the best.
Girls showing up all fucked up and stuff. Like, no, honey. No, can't be doing that.
Yeah.
What?
Why should I fucked up?
Why should I fucked up?
Oh.
Why should I fucked up?
Not you,
Never. So what's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you on set? Since you guys have been on so many. Like,
That's a good question.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Honestly, like I.
Oh.
Oh wow!
I don't
oh,
know.
actually, I have been on set, and the cops came.
Oh.
That's like the first thing came to my mind.
no,
Was
that is
it-
pretty crazy.
What did you do?
I think it was on a Jim Powers.
Of course.
Oh, Jim.
I forget. I was
Chocolate.
either on a Ricky set or I was on a Jim Powers. I think it was Jim Powers, and he was just like, "Put clothes on, stay here. We're gonna go talk," because the neighbors called on the house because I guess we were being loud. There was like a noise complaint. I
Yeah.
don't think we were called for doing porn.
Yeah.
So then they had to talk to the cops, but I'm not gonna say who my scene partner was, but they were like freaking out.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're like freaking out, and I'm just like, bitch.
it's fine.
I'm like, Mama, I'm gonna
Bitch,
just call.
relax.
I'm gonna just call my girlfriend. She's gonna walk us right out of jail,
Yeah.
honey.
Also, like, this is legal. So, like, what are you
Yeah.
freaking out about? You know what I
think,
mean?
I
It's
think
like,
maybe because like some counties it's not legal in.
yeah. Or there could have just been some, yeah.
I guess
Or
regardless,
they
there's cops showing up.
literally,
It can be
they could have
scary.
done all, like, the paperwork and stuff you need to film
Right.
porn, but they just complained about a noise set because the neighbors didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it was really just people coming like, hey, just keep it down. Like, it probably was nothing
I
more than
also
that.
think people just freak out.
It ended up being
No,
nothing.
100%,
Yeah.
especially, like, some vanilla-ass middle-aged
Yeah.
bitch.
Bitch,
Like,
relax.
wanna
people are
complain.
moaning
Yeah.
outside.
But
It's
listen,
like,
honestly,
get over
Vito.
yourself. You get railed.
But me though, like I will look out the window and be like, I'm gonna call the cops on them. And watch it happen. Girl, I'm in the suburbs. Nothing happens. So you gotta create your own drama.
Yeah.
You know, like Casey, no, Casey knows. You have to create your own drama.
I could not.
I'm such the suburban
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah.
Just like, you know, because you're right.
Yeah.
You get it.
Yeah, it's pretty, like, I think we've had the cops call. Well, not the cops, but we had a letter from, like, HOA or whoever.
Oh, they
Not
stay on my
the
And they're
house.
like,
HOA.
there was naked activities going on outdoors.
That's right.
Well,
You're
it's
like
the
it's my
neighbors
You're
backyard.
an expeditionist.
Right
Yeah.
into her
Don't look in my
backyard.
yard.
Sorry,
Yeah.
like,
Why are you
just went
spying?
naked. Like,
Also, like, yeah, leave me alone. Shut your blinds.
Yeah.
and, like, why are you looking?
And why are you looking?
Her?
You like
Did you
it?
like it?
Yeah, you like it.
Oh, for sure. Hey,
like,
I, like, can't stop getting bricked. Can
Yeah.
we please stop this now? I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
No.
Yeah.
What about you?
So, I was on set, and my scene partner was going through major withdrawal.
Oh, no.
Yeah, like
Oh
I
my
guess
goodness.
heavy drug abuser. Shout out male performers.
I have a
and
gas sister.
yeah, he was fucking going through it.
Like sweating.
He
like,
was sweating. He stunk.
Ugh.
And
I hate
we
that.
were trying to get to the sex, and his dick would not work. Period. And we even tried flipping because I was supposed to just bottom, but they were like, "Hey, you know what? If you can't top because your dick ain't working, how about I
Bottom.
top?"
Yeah.
His ass was so tight.
Oh, it hurt.
I couldn't even get in. I literally could not push myself in. It was impossible.
And then sometimes that makes you like go soft.
It does.
Like,
Yeah.
So it's like just fucking relax.
And it got so bad. Like, they had to call a like dealer to come like give him a little.
Wait, are you
some-
serious?
Yeah, I'm
Oh
dead
my
ass.
God.
A little something.
Wow.
So
And then he finished the scene.
he was definitely feeling better,
Oh
but his
no,
dick was
honey.
still kind of like.
Oh my god.
Wait,
that's
actually
tea.
crazy.
That's
No,
tea.
that is.
Wait, I want to
That's
ask
tea.
you
That's
after.
such like a
yeah,
unique-
I think I know
After
who.
this,
I think I know.
We'll get the tea.
I think I know who it is.
Wait, I think I know who it is.
Yeah.
No, that's really
Yeah.
like insane because that's such like a like not something common I would feel that would happen. Like that's so
Not
odd.
anymore.
Was he, like,
No, I
hired
feel like
again?
probably back in the day.
Back in the day, it got crazy. Everybody smoked
my
grass.
my gem.
Oh,
My gem.
not the Tina, honey.
My gem was cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, my gem was cute.
No, it's like I feel like we're like the new gen.
And
Things are a lot more PC
it's
now.
too PC now. Like porn was.
No,
you know,
the T's used to be called the Tranny Awards.
Yeah.
Like that was the time to be alive.
Well, we were alive, but
Well,
yeah, like my gen was just so much more. Things were not as strict as they are now.
Yeah.
And it was a lot more lenient and a lot more fun. And I think that's also why I don't really do as much porn anymore.
yeah.
Because the vibes just are not the same.
Well,
to
because
me.
you're just so accustomed to, because like
Correct.
since I'm so new
Yeah.
to studio, all I know is that.
Right.
Yeah.
So like for you, it's like, oh no, I knew it this way, and I kind of like enjoyed it that way.
Yeah, exactly.
And now it's not, and you're like, okay, this is like it's like very corporate.
It feels like work. It feels like work now.
Yeah, and it was like
Oh.
more of like a kiki before.
And it's like, you know, I am very professional. But
No,
there's
of
still,
course.
you still want to have fun with what you're doing.
Yeah.
No, totally.
So, it's just-
yeah. No, that makes like a lot of sense. No, I don't know. You're
I don't
more
know.
of like a studio girl. You've done more than I have.
I've done like a few. I feel like it's just like certain directors or like if you catch them on a different day, it's like more worky. But like,
Sure. No, for sure.
you know what I mean? But then there's other times where you're just like, oh, this is like fun and easy.
Yeah,
and then
absolutely.
They let you take your
Kiki,
break and then you
yeah.
just talk and then they're like, okay, are you ready?
They be
and
having
then
her
you're
do
like,
some
okay.
crazy stuff. She's like told me stories about the different types of like setups and scenarios because
Oh,
she's
yeah.
known as like more of like doing public stuff on like
Yeah.
Reddit, and that's like kind of how she like, got her start. So then like when she was doing studio, they were like wanted her to do like public stuff.
Yeah.
And she's like in elevators, she's
Where-
in back alleys. She's
No,
in
where-
literally my
where-
first like 4 scenes were like not in a bed.
Ugh,
Like, I
that's
would
so
love a bed.
uncomfortable.
Where does this like confidence come from? Being able to like have your dick out in public and being able to like
I
perform
don't
in that
know.
because like I would be so nervous and so
I'm
scared.
real
No.
scared being out
I
in
was
public.
scared, but it was also like kind of fun. I don't know, you kind
She
of get like a
loves, like,
little
a
rush
thrill.
from it.
Okay,
Okay.
you're just like that.
Like when I was in
exhibitionist.
Barcelona, like me and do you know Sasha Desaad? We were out in Barcelona on the balconies, and they have those little like squares in the center of like every street or whatever. And so we were just out there like naked in the rain, like
I love
Iconic,
that.
iconic.
cars were like honking, and we were like hi. It
Yeah.
was such a vibe.
But
If I
She's
was too
wild.
afraid of like going to jail, I feel
Okay.
like I would definitely do
Or,
it
like,
because
getting-
I love being naked out in public.
I'm not like really scared of going to jail. It's
I
more
know.
so being
like hate crimed.
hate crimed.
Yeah, no, for sure.
yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna see
They're gonna see
that.
my dick and be
a
like, you
tranny's up
fucking
here, and then
tranny.
they're gonna like come to the door and like kill
Exactly.
me. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
I'm fearful
But,
of that.
you
No,
know.
but you've done some wild stuff. Like
I
with
think the most
no, remember
wild
the
was
guy
on the
in
beach.
no, the guy in Greece that you told me about.
Oh,
Mama, you travel, honey.
No, he didn't. No.
So he didn't know,
She kinda
which
trapped.
is weird because like
So-
my bulge was bulging. Like
Okay.
Girl, that was me on set.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
Bulge was bulging, but I was like taking photos and stuff of like, you know, the front, the back, getting my angles. And then there's this construction worker like at the place next door because we were staying at an Airbnb. And he like looks over and he's like, hi, like you're so beautiful. I was like, oh, thank you. And it's like 3 days of like build up. By the 3rd day, he like offers me his beer like over the wall because like
Aw.
their like rooftop is like I don't even know, like it's like their balconies on top of their roof. Whatever. He's off to the side, hands me his beer, and he's like, what are you doing later? Like, I want to take you out. And I was like, no, we don't have to go out. Like, just come over. And he was like, I get off at 4, but I need to shower. I was like, that's fine. And he's like, what do you want to do? And I was like,
Yeah.
and then he was like,
Oh
okay, I'm
my God.
coming. Comes over. I suck him off in the shower because I couldn't wait. I was like, hurry up.
Oh
Like, I was so
God.
into it. And then he like takes me up to my bed. And then I'm like lying down, like sucking him on my stomach. But then he like pulls down like my bikini. And then he like goes to like I guess, like, finger, like, my pussy that
Sure.
he thought was there. And he was like, Leah.
Oh, Leah.
He's like, you have a dick. And I was like, with his dick in my mouth, I was like, yeah. And then I was just like, is that a problem? And he was like, no. And then literally, I was so turned on, no lube, just sat on it.
Period.
And he had like this, like, it was
Greek
huge.
men? Ugh.
So hot.
Yo,
came
that's
in
so
really
I
hot.
love when you're blowing and you're just like, what about it?
Yeah, no, I was like Delulu, because
Don't
like
you
that
love
could have been
it?
so bad. But
Well,
that could have been so bad, like murdered
Yeah.
in Greece. But
Absolutely.
it was fine.
No,
It
that's
was
like
cute.
the beginning of a porn almost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
dead
like, it doesn't
eye.
even
And then
sound
I
like
said
real.
bye to him the next day. I was
That's
like, we're checking out today, and he was like, have a wonderful life. And I was like,
Oh my god, I love
I wish I
You
got
put
his
that in your
number.
memory
I think
bank.
about him like once a week.
Once a day. She goes.
I mean, that is like an experience.
No,
Yeah.
that is
That's
like
so
yeah.
fun.
No, that was like the most fun I ever had.
Yes.
I peaked.
Oh,
That was
okay.
peak. That was
You
peak
peaked
for
early?
You peaked
Yeah.
there?
Peaked early.
That's fine.
All downhill.
Oh my god, I
Yeah,
love
go to
that.
Greece.
Go Greece.
I would love
Santorini.
to go to Greece.
Yeah.
Birthday trip. This
Well,
year.
In the fall.
I think we all want to go to Italy.
Yeah, I went in September. It was
Cute.
gorgeous because it's like still very hot, but all the tourists are gone. So it's like,
Gotta do it.
yeah.
September.
But
love
Mykonos,
that.
I feel like would be more of a vibe.
Mykonos?
More party.
Yeah, because I went to Santorini, which is more chill.
Yeah.
But Mykonos is like party.
Mykonos sounds
And like when
cool.
I went on Grindr, everyone was like, Mykonos? Question mark? And I was like, no. I'm like far
Love
away.
a little grinder moment every once in a while.
Yeah, there was like 2 people on the whole
Don't
island using
always.
Grindr.
Let me go on it right now. Like,
Yeah. How do we feel about people like other trans women clocking trans girls for using Grindr and
Girl.
calling it like clocky and like Tinder's realness?
I used
Then,
to think
girl,
like that, but now I don't.
I
She
don't
like
have
convinced me
that.
otherwise.
No, I convinced her. I was like, it's so much
Yeah.
less work
Here-
because
that's
they're
my
on there, they
argument.
know what they want, and it depends on
If
what
you're
you're
on
looking
Grindr,
for.
you're way more open.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Immediately.
And you know, tranny.
And it's so easy to get the deed done.
Yeah.
No, it is. Tinder, it's like they ask you all these questions. You have to like explain like what being trans is. It's like this.
You
whole
can't
They
even
don't
send
read your
photos.
bio.
You have to hold their hand and like
Yeah.
walk them through it. It's like I can't because I've done too much in my life.
And you
So
also have to
absolutely.
like swipe and wait for a response.
No, right.
Yeah.
Grindr is like
Grindr's just
if
boom,
you
boom,
want
boom.
to hook up, it's like okay, let's do it.
Yeah, you can just look through the DMs.
But I will not and refuse to be dressing up the little sissies, honey. When they reach out to you, they're like,
Okay, wait a
they're
minute.
like, dress me up. They're
So,
like,
can
give
you
me the
please-
stockings. Can you do my
Now,
makeup?
how sissy? Because I do like when men wear.
No, I think we're talking
Female
about
underwear.
CDs.
No, yeah, I'm thinking about
I've
CDs.
just
I'm
had that
thinking
experience.
a guy wearing like even like a jockstrap, a thong, even if it's like I could do maybe
Even
a
fishnets.
fishnet.
Okay.
But when it gets to like the tights, the full thing, and then you want to put on a wig.
No,
once
if
the
you
wig-
no,
once the
if
wig
you
comes
want to
into
do
draw a
play-
line
if you want to do a
Yeah,
wig and makeup,
Yeah.
then like
I'm not into that. But like I do like when men wear like thongs,
Agreed.
It can be a vibe.
a panty. I mean a fishnet or
Yeah.
like a stocking.
Okay.
Sometimes maybe a bra, depending on how wide his chest is.
Yeah, no, absolutely the fuck not.
Depends on like.
No shame, but I just couldn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, same.
but it kind of depends. But
Yeah.
but it also like comes from a place of like role play or like
Yeah.
a kink to
Yeah.
it.
It's almost like
You
role
know?
reversion.
That's not like I don't know. I don't know.
There
We
was
like
one
what we
time-
like.
It's just
Yeah.
like it's just like
Absolutely.
it's just something like when I'm
Yeah.
getting hard. It's just like something that will get you off. That's not normal
No, that's
because you're so desensitized. Like you need the extraness
totally.
to push it further, and I
Yeah.
think that's
Yeah.
more so what it is.
You're just
Yeah.
a fucking freak.
But I'm a fucking freak. But it's
Yeah.
not like put bra on. Back.
No, yeah.
Put this bras on.
There was one time I did a guy that I was hooking up with. His makeup is like a joke, like you know how like on YouTube.
It's clown. It was giving clown.
No, it was just kind of like I was doing it and I was like joking around and we were gonna do like this whole like YouTube video about it, whatever. It was like a little kiki. But then I was like, then I did fuck him in it. But it wasn't like.
and you're judging me.
No, I wasn't judging. It happened one time.
And you loved it,
It
huh?
was someone I was already having sex with. So it was
Okay.
like, it was a moment. But like then that was the only time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
It's
that's
just
so
like, it's
fair.
like it's the guys that are like matched out on Grindr that are like dress me up.
Me.
I'm like,
No,
ah.
it's
Ew, yeah.
No, but the bra only happened one time. So
Oh.
vibe.
Okay, same.
Yeah.
Well, not the bra.
Right.
right. But there was no wig and no underwear,
Yeah.
so it was like
Yeah.
when it's all encompassing, it's when it's a lot. But you can like pick and choose.
Yeah,
a little.
bits and pieces.
Yeah. But like if a
Okay.
guy asked me to put on like men's clothes, I'd be like, maybe not.
Have you do that?
Have I put on
No,
men's clothes?
no. He's having you put the men's clothes on.
Yeah, like if someone asked me to do that, I feel
see.
like it would be like very
Someone's
dysphoric.
asked you that?
Dysphoric,
I've
yeah,
never had
dysphoric,
anyone
yeah.
ask that.
No, no one has, but I'm just thinking like if the roles were reversed,
Sure, yeah.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'd
can
be
see
like-
where it'd be dysphoric as fuck, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so question. I feel like you might be on the same vibe
Okay.
as me, but like when you're like topping a guy and like he's being like super subby, what do you like him to call you?
Princess.
You like him to call you
No,
princess?
you're gonna fucking gag when you hear this one.
I like being called daddy.
You
If,
do?
if I'm the one fucking.
You do? So I prefer still like mommy and princess when I'm topping.
Mommy's okay.
I
love
It
being
doesn't
called
seem as
mommy.
Jommy to me.
It,
I
but
don't know.
but I do like when they're like, oh, you can fuck like my
Oh.
my faggot ass or like whatever.
Okay,
yeah.
Like shit like that.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming. Do you want to say your socials and stuff or anything you want to promote?
Oh my god, we're already over. This is so much fun.
I know,
It was so
It was
fun.
so
Yeah,
fun. Literally
no, so
that.
fast.
Okay,
No,
so-
I'm like
yeah,
even more
so
excited for Mexico now.
My Mexico's
gonna be
Mexico's
lit.
gonna be-
Mexico.
So my Twitter is Khloe K XXX. My Blue Sky is now a thing, right? So my
Yes.
Blue Sky is Khloe K Official.
Okay.
And then I don't know like what that dot Blue
BSKY.
Sky whatever is, but Khloe K Official, and then my Instagram is also Khloe K Official. My OnlyFans is Khloe K XXX.
Oh, perfect.
Wow.
Love it.
My Twitter is call me KCK, and my IG is KCK official.
Okay, I love it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Google
Do
that.
you have Blue Sky?
They're gonna be all over.
Yeah, it's blue sky.
Find them
I
everywhere.
mean,
Well,
it's still a upcoming social
yeah.
media that you
It's,
can.
it's the same handle as Twitter.
Yeah.
But
Dot
BSK,
Bisky or whatever.
yeah, type
Yeah.
shit.
That's what I thought it was called, was Bisky.
Bisky.
And then I was like,
That's
oh,
so
it's
cute.
Blue Sky.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you guys so much
Yeah,
for
thank
coming.
you for coming.
Yes.
Had
Thank
so
you for
much
having
fun.
us.
Such
It's been
fun
so
little
fun.
kiki sash.
Yes, I love it.
I love a kiki
Yes.
sash.
Okay.
Till next time.
Till next time.
Yes.
Bye guys. Thanks for watching.